What's going on? Rob here, Trev2323. I'm a grandfather again. Woohoo! Look at this. See all those little fry right there? Mama had her babies and there's still some in the mouth. Look at her, look at her. She comes right up. Right for the camera, look at her. There's babies in her mouth right there. You'll see her, she might suck some up. I came to the tank. I'm actually going to feed her right now. Look at all the babies. I actually came home from work. For the past couple of days, there's been like maybe one. Then last night there were 7 babies. I came home from work. There's so many of these babies. And what it was is I had her in the tank with the big guy. He knocked her up. She was on eggs. You could just tell by her mouth and it swells up some. So I put her in this 55 by herself. And then it was like really right about 13 days. And she was like, you know, the babies weren't here yet. So I'm like, oh my God, you know, maybe they're not going to hatch or something like that. Maybe the pH was wrong in the tank. But then what I did is I would put a little bit of food in the tank, a little bit of flakes, and she would swim up to the flakes and not eat them, so you know she's still on eggs. But about 2 days ago, she started eating a little bit of the flake and chewing it, eating a little bit of flake and chewing it. So I knew that baby's hatched because she was feeding them actually inside of her mouth. So you see her, she's sucking up the babies right now. See that all the babies that were there, see, she's sucking them up. That's pretty crazy, huh? So, well, let me go ahead and feed her, and she has, I'd venture to say there's about 100, maybe about 100 babies, 90, 100 babies. Alright, let me put some food in there for you, Mama. Let's see what... Yesterday she was being really friendly with me, and today she don't even want me anywhere near the tank now that the babies are actually out of her mouth. I did put some food at the top, so all these little guys should start eating when the food starts coming down. But man, look at how much babies there are. It's unreal. And she has a whole bunch in her mouth still. She sucks them up in her mouth to protect them still. You see, she's sucking them up right now. She's not eating them, she's sucking them up. I'm not gonna take your babies. I'm actually, after the 3rd day, I'll leave her in there with them for 3 days, and then after that I'm gonna separate her from them. Wow, she don't want me anywhere near this. I'm trying to wait for some of that food to fall. Believe it or not, yesterday, well, when the babies were in her mouth, when I put the flake food in the tank, she would eat the flake food while the babies were in her mouth. But now that the babies are out of her mouth, she's not eating any of the flake food, but she's not being as friendly as she used to be. She's being very protective now that the babies are out of her mouth. Because I did put a bunch of flake food in there for her. Like I said, she did eat the flake food yesterday. But today she's not touching it. She's just being protective of the babies because it's the first time they're out of her mouth. Either way it goes, just wanted to share. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.